Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. I'm going to give you the Sunday Battle Arena Grand Finals. This is only one of the matches of the very many. It was actually a double set. What we do is a double elimination 1v1 mid lane. First to take out the second tier tower wins. It does not matter how many kills you get. It only matters when you take out that second tier tower. We do it on Summoner's Rift because we want you to be able to take the neutral creeps, take the blue buffs and the red buffs. Proving Grounds does not have that, so we want to keep it as realistic as possible. If the game goes on for too long, yes, sometimes these towers will get knocked out. So it is in your best interest to end the game as quick as possible, just like in boxing. Don't leave it up to the judges, or not even just boxing, but mixed martial arts. Don't leave it up to the judges. You must end the fight because you never know what they were seeing or what they saw. Same thing like here. You don't want the towers to start giving people free gold and crap. Now let me let you guys know, Cyrac is actually fighting from the losers bracket. What we do is that it's one round eliminations all the way up into the grand finals. If we have the time, I will do a 2 out of 3, and the way you do 2 out of 3, I like the fighting game community's 2 out of 3, is that if you're fighting from losers bracket, you must actually win the first 2 out of 3, then win another 2 out of 3 after that. The winner only needs to win one of the 2 out of 3s, obviously, because he's the winner. He was the king. He doesn't need to really fight his way back from there. Now, the rules are you're not allowed to go to the top or bottom lane no matter what is happening in the midst of the duration of the duel. So you can't go to bottom lane. You are allowed to roam around. You can take some creeps. You can set up a gank in their jungle if you really want to. That's just more up to you. But what you can't do is you can't go to other lanes. You can't globally affect it, like you can't GP ult a wave or something like that. None of that. So, you know, just to keep things fair in the interest of being fair. We try to make it as fair as possible, though it is a 1v1. It is a blind pick, if you guys don't know that also. It's a blind pick. So what you do in the champ select, before champ select, in the customs, you just, we give you 3 bands. You get your nice 3 bands. And then you just start up the match. You don't know who you're fighting, so it is best to pick pretty safe champs, or you can take a real big risk and just hope that, you know, you guess right. This went on for almost about 5 hours. It's a pretty long tournament. Got a lot of good views, got a lot of good feedback on it. So you guys are going to see how this works. These are our grand finalists in the second Sunday Battle Arena. So these aren't rookies here. These guys are pretty well versed in this. Cyrac here this is his second time being in the grand finals. And Sky, he's actually a first-time viewer on the stream, and then came just today for the Sunday and entered into the thing and got into grand finals. Actually, winners finals and won winners finals. So he technically is winning this whole event in dominating fashion by not dropping a game at all. So if you guys want to see exactly who won this tournament out of the 2, I will not spoil it. I will leave the link in the description of the YouTube so you guys can see how the tournament progressed. There are a lot of higher elo people. There is no elo limit. So basically, if you're like 2400 elo, oh my god, this is going to be so free in favor of me. You'd be surprised that, you know, without an actual team composition, you'll see how bad you actually might be, or how much you might have been getting carried by other people. You might know your role, you might know the team, but you're not really gonna, in a 1v1 situation, in the way this scenario is set up, it might not benefit you. Now let me take a look in the match right now. Tristana here, it has heal ignite, meanwhile Ez has flash exhaust. Now in a 1v1 scenario, I was actually casting this, dual casting this with the previous champion from the other one. His name is Deprov. I'm trying to get his game up there, but LOL Replay right now has a glitch in the system where since the new patch, so much has changed in the new patch that it's not allowing me to go through a replay that was done before the patch. So that's a little bit struggling here. Now, so right now, like I said, he has heal knight, so he has 2 summoners that he can activate to keep him in the lane. As only the flash here is gives him an escape or an engage, but Ez kind of already has that. They are both champions with escapes. Now let me see here. What was now Tristana here is opting not to get the Q until later levels, and then Ez is putting points in the W. I think he's doing the new Ez build when you max the W. See, he's doing a decent amount of damage. Now she's taking a Saras, but I guess he's not used to that that Ez's W lowers your attack speed, so it makes your trades really inefficient. And also, since she doesn't have her Q to counteract the attack speed debuff, it really doesn't give her any utility there. So, in essence, right now, if they keep trading like that, if she gets hit with a W, she's only going to get like maybe one move off, and that's it. Now, while we're in the chat, while we're in the stream, like I said, the stream is twitch.tv/CashBryant. So, that is where this happens, live. So it's a little bit crazier. We always have battle music going on. I don't want to do that, obviously, for YouTube. And then you have to find like all the music. But during stream, it's usually okay for the most part. If not, then I'll have to change that. But for the most part now, it's pretty cool. True Strap Barrage is now charged. Both are now level 6. He goes in here. Boom, gets the dunk. And Tristana gets First Blood. First Blood is very, very strong in this because it immediately puts usually at a good advantage. The only problem here is that Cyrac, being the higher elo player, and I'll let you guys know, he is the higher elo player in this matchup, he has almost 20 more CS. So actually he got First Blood and they're still about even in gold. CS is amazing, and if you guys watch these one-on-one battles, you'll see a lot more of that. You'll see a lot more of people just legitly winning because of CS. It's amazing. It's all about money, ladies and gentlemen. If you didn't know that about that game, you'd think that you always had to get kills, you always need to get this. It's all about money. Farming creeps, doing things like that. Well, just the more money you have, the better. Now, as you can see, he's only up by, I know it's tied, but he's really only up by like 50 gold, which is about a couple creeps. Look at that. Now, him CSing there for a little bit is now catching up to him. It is now ahead by 10 because he's CSing. Amazing how that works. Now, and it shows here 100 gold. So you gotta keep that in mind, that when you're playing games and you're behind or something like that, just CS. Get a more safe build. Look at this. Gets the Berserker's Greaves and a Vampiric. Now most people will do with this person what Sky is doing. Get some Doran's Blades, which are pretty good items in general, but obviously, you know, he wants way more lifesteal. The lifesteal he's getting from this is about 9. This gives him about 10. So, which sucks a little bit that since he was able to afford this, he has level 1 boots, almost the same amount of lifesteal, but he gets an additional 30 AD and 240 extra health. So we can see the health as we see here. He has the 300 extra health on top of him. AD is only 17 above. So even with that grand scheme of things, he's still hanging in there. So this is a good move by Cyrac by just keeping his CS up. And see, even though he has First Blood, he's still like a little bit leaned out back there. But it's also Tristana, so because Tristana's range is ridiculous. Misses another W there. Like I said, if you guys want to be a part of this, I repost the new sign-up link on Mondays. So if you're looking to join the next Sunday's event after one has gone, the next list will come up on Monday. So just to let you guys know, and if you want to know if there's any random changes or anything, you have to follow us on the Facebook and the Twitter, which will also be in the description. I will have that there for you. And all the rules. I don't know, let me think. Is there any rule I did not cover? I really think that's it. Well, I'm going to put the rules and everything like that inside of the description as well. It's going to be a pretty long description just to give you guys all of what's going on, see if you guys want to do it. It is right now for a $10 raffle. That's what the winners get. They get a $10 raffle. Also, they get their get some little YouTube fame by whooping that ass. So that's pretty dope, you know. You get to get on a YouTube video. You don't have to upload it yourself because these videos take hours upon hours to do. And it really sucks, but it's worth it because it is pretty dope when you see the little YouTube and you see that you're doing so much. I want this channel to really, really grow. So after you guys seen this and you're like, wow, I could have won this, I could have beat this guy. This is the guy that's in grand finals. These guys suck balls. I can beat these guys any day. They're probably gonna be back here again. Look at this. Going for another little hit here. And he gets hit with the W, so he has that really large debuff. The debuff really lasts for a decent long time. 5 seconds of your attack speed being basically put to putty. 35% plus movement speed slow. Right? It does say that, right? No, just attack speed, sorry. Just attack speed slow. So in a 1v1 fight, that's pretty amazing. Even though it does go through multiple champions, but in a 1v1 fight, that is pretty like hard to get around. Ooh, taking a break, teasing him because he's backing. And like he said, look at this. He's going back and he has more money to spend. He has about 400 more dollars to spend here. Gets 2 Doran's Blade and he gets an Elixir of Fortitude and a Health Potion. Now, if you guys don't know, Elixir of Fortitude is a great item. And it's it's getting a little bit more popular, especially in these 1v1s it is, because you can pop it to instantly gain health. Now, instead of having a potion that gives you health over time, restores 150 health over time, this one will give you more than that. It does cost more, obviously, but in the essence of when you're like ignited or anything like that, ignite. Alright, you might get the dunk here. No, he gets the heal. He's still pursuing it here. He's still pursuing. He might get the. He's walking away. Tries to get a juke here. He hits him again. Double hit. Gets the juke. Cyrac has absolutely no idea, and this is one of the reasons why I wanted to cast this game. This actually isn't like the last match or anything like that. This is one of the fights, and he gets juked bad. Damn, that was amazing character knowledge there to know that he can juke backwards like that with the vision of the brush. Once he leaves the brush, juke backwards there and successfully gets away. He's still trying to look for him. That's the best part about that juke. Completely doesn't know what's going on. Ez can do the same thing, which is pretty funny that he didn't know that he probably would have juked back. Obviously, he could have juked maybe went here, juked here, but then he'd be trapped. So the only place he really could have gone after going like here without being seen is backwards. I don't see why he didn't get that. But it doesn't matter, because after that he's like, yeah, I got juked. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna go back and lane CS. 30 CS above, about almost 30. Just 36. Just keeping that up. Now, what's really exciting to know is who gets first blood and who gets first tower. There's just a lot of control that goes on there. Up, and she pops the Q. He has no mana here. This is not good for good old. See, now he has no mana here and he's still fighting. He has nothing to give him mana. He has his exhaust. Doesn't have his flash. I don't even see where he burned his flash, to be honest. I think maybe he burned it right there, but he didn't get anything out of it. So he's still here. He's still trying to gain as much control of the match as possible. And when Tristana did go back, she got a Ninja Tabby and a Vampiric. Now, in a straight up fight right now, there's not much ways. And he puts the exhaust on her to stop her from taking the tower. And then she started taking hits from the tower. And then he ults her to back away. Now, like I said, he has no mana, so he cannot follow up and possibly easily get this kill. But he can't. Flash is down, mana is down, everything's down. So Tristana once again gets away from the fight. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So now he's going to push up on this tower. And right now the gold lead, he has a 500 gold lead with Ezreal, though he has not gotten a kill. He's doing it purely off his CSing alone. Now also takes the tower, puts him again up 600 gold. And that's pretty amazing. I find it amazing. Like when I used to play StarCraft, I mean, I'm waiting for Heart of the Swarm to come out, then I'll go suffer again and learn it. But oh, she's just gonna come here and just take the tower. Bam, 2 hits. Now it's even on towers, but it's definitely not even in gold. But what I used to be really impressed in StarCraft is that you could legitly macro your way like to a victory. Like, yeah, micro was amazing, and it was like, oh, I can do so much crap. But you can like macro up an army with proper macro accuracy, obviously good timing and things of that nature, to do it when it's appropriate. But legitly just wreck someone's face with like this big 200 army, maxed out army, and it's like, bam, what's up? there's nothing you can do. I'm way too strong at this point. And I just really like that about this. And the same thing here. I remember when I used to lose lanes or just start getting dunked and I didn't know what to do. It felt hopeless. I felt like the game was over. There's nothing I can do. But then I learned about CSing. Hey, you know, it's all about money. So you get behind, just, you know, try your hardest to just find money. Take the jungle. Take whatever you can possible to make you win this engagement and win later on. And I main AD carry, so that's really important. I'm item based champ. That's what you really confer to a AD carry, is an item based champ. They need items to be effective. Some champs like tanks aren't item based really. They are nice with items, but they don't need them, to be quite honest. Their kit, their ability kit, is usually what gets them around. Now Ez here is pushing, but let's see, his flash is about to be up. Obviously has the arcane shift up, has the blue buff. Tristana here is creeping around, being all sneaky, but you have to be careful. Tower's gonna take a couple hits. Like I said, it doesn't matter. Ultima away. It doesn't matter how nice you are or whatever you get. Once this tower goes down, it goes down and you lose. Now in a 1v1 situation, Tristana right now is in a huge lead. She's so far ahead. Ninja Tabby, so she just negates all his little AD stuff just to basically take that out. Yes, I know Ez does some magic damage, but it's not gonna be enough. Plus, Ninja Tabby fortunately has one of the unique passives that reduces damage taken from non-turret basic attacks by 10%. So like, whatever else is getting reduced. So it's just a great little defensive item here. As you can see, she's not really taking too much damage from what Ez is doing. And since Ez has no defense, she'll win every trade. I think Tristana here should just be looking to fight. It's a very easy fight here. She wins the lane. I would actually like to see maybe more people build like this in bot lane, and you would probably win the lane more efficiently. I actually might try it. I'm actually casting this on Monday, so for New Meta Monday, hell, I might try it today, because it is pretty damn strong. And see, he's engaging here. And as I said, if he just pops the Q, he's gonna heal. Gets heal baited though, but it works. Cyrac giving out the GG, thinks it's over here. Now, the best thing about getting heal baited is that if you're already ahead and as defensive and stuff like that, a heal bait is really strong. Really strong, because it's the last thing the person's thinking about in the midst of that. Also, the ult, Tristana's ult generally puts you still in her range, especially as she levels up. Her additional range right now is 108 additional range, so she can't take the tower here. She feels it's gonna place it a little bit. Now Ez is back here. He does have his ult. No, he doesn't. So he's gonna come back here. Tower has only 500 HP. He's gonna take a little bit more damage here. And she's gonna back here. Her tower right now has a lot of HP on it. It's still 1,000. So he's gonna back right here and gets a Warden's Mail, 50 armor plus 20 HP per second, 20% chance of on being hit by attacks will slow the attacker's movement speed and attack speed. So it punishes the attacker for free. It's almost like a weird like frozen mallet thing that but instead it works off the attacker, and it has a 20% chance of doing it, so it's not automatic. So if someone just starts wailing on you, you have some type of defense automatically that might kick in to help you. Especially the movement speed, especially if you're trying to get away and then all of a sudden they're just slowed for some dumb reason. Awesome. Don't even have to activate it. And it's what we like to call a lucky tower. Tristana gets a lucky tower here. Still doesn't put her ahead in gold though. She's still far behind in gold. 150 CS to 107. Though he has 2 kills, he's still ahead in CS and still ahead in overall gold. CS is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. So right now, I think Ez is going to steal the blue over here, while Tristana continues to push. Tristana now has 151 armor, 42 magic resist. It's really hard for Ez to fight her. Plus he has a range advantage, and we actually did a study during the stream, is that Tristana actually has the same amount of range as Ez does from level 1. So as level 2 even rises up, she has a range advantage as soon as that happens. Now gets a little Ez ult here, and like I said, he can't really trade with her. I think Tristana here should be looking to pick off a fight. I really do. It would probably be the best thing that you would possibly be able to do, just to pick off a fight. Now, in future references, if we keep getting the grand finals to these long sets, this was a really long set. I'll have you guys know it did go down to the final game. The final game wasn't as interesting, I think, as this one. That's why I'm casting this one, not the other some of the other games. I'm like to give you guys the best comment. And now Ez gets another free tower, which puts him, of course, more ahead. So, like, this game's going on to 20 minutes. These games actually, if you know, if you're doing it right, might end even sooner than that. But now both of them get a lucky turret, so no one can complain. So there we go. Tristana is now getting her turret pushed on, and does have the Sheen proc. And the Sheen does count. Like, as soon as the Q fires, it counts off, as since the Q is like almost like a auto attack. It has on hit, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Applies on hit effects. So the Q automatically pops the Sheen. And there we go, got a nice wave clear. He could engage on that, but he's not, because like I said, he might just lose. But if he's to W and stuff like that, you might be able to do it. Tristana has decided to max the W, put a couple points in the E, then go straight for the Q. Now the Q has a 90% attack speed steroid. That is a strong steroid. Like, you won't be able to trade with her, not at all. Like, there's no way you'd be able to do it, especially in this situation. Tristana here should be bullying him, just straight out bullying him, like poking him down, taking really crazy trades, because she can just lifesteal everything back up. I mean, so can Ez, but it should still work out in Tristana's favor. Now what we have here is that he's still going standard 80 carry build. Gets the BF sword. Now, like I said, this is gonna, her armor thing is gonna be pretty cool and all, but it is delaying her overall AD. She has 152 AD. Ez right now is sitting on 169. Of course, a lot of this is gonna get negated, but Ez even has armor. He has 80 to so he's a 70 armor difference. But and Ez gets another free tower here. Still not gonna help him item wise though. So he's getting free Sheen procs. He's doing it for the people. Has the blue buff, so he's gonna be spamming all night. And this tower has 300 health on it. A lot of health on this tower. Well, not that much health on this tower. Tristana with her actual Q could like melt the tower if she gets close enough to it. Just needs to poke here. And as she sees, like, and this is pretty good, you can tell that she's used to doing this build. As soon as she got the slow, either from the Wardens or from the red buff, she's going to start moving on him because of the movement speed debuff. That's what she wants. She wants to basically force him into, like, really dumb trades. Now, I was about to say, I hope Tristana doesn't back there. I did see this, but I don't remember exactly. I just remember who won and how. So, any in the middle details, I don't really remember. So if you guys want to enter, like I said, the link will be on the stream, which is twitch.tv/CashBryant. The link will be at the bottom, along with all the info, though I will have the info in the YouTube video description. And there we go. The best thing, it usually does it the other way around, but look at this. Bam, creeps annihilated. Basically, it doesn't even allow her to push, which is great for Ez. Tristana is still just trying to push the best way she can, the only way she knows how. Now, here we go. And it's amazing not to see Tristana just, you know, make moves for the tower. As the fact that he's CSing so efficiently and so quickly, it's fearing her that she's going to get dunked if she tries to engage. But right now, she can definitely engage and be fine. Now, like I said, Ez is CSing, so he's clearing out waves pretty damn quick. Especially with the Sheen and all this AD that he has. Now, we're going to look here, and Ez is going to sit here. He's just going to try to take the tower since he has the BF sword. He might actually get it, and he does. And that's a GG. Unfortunately, since he didn't try to pick a fight, and I think they have a little troll fight here. Oh, he flashes away. Like I said, look at this. There's no way in hell that he could have won that battle. Like, he could fight Tristana. So they both DC. This is what happens when you DC in customs, if you didn't know. So if you guys want to be a part of it, that is a nice twist of events. Tristana was ahead, not in gold, but just ahead in the lane. So you guys want to be a part of the next one, just come check out the stream. Any of the mods can help you. I can help you. So I hope to see you next Sunday. And if not, if you can't do that, you don't want a 1v1, then hey, come down and just enjoy the rest of the days. I stream every day, 6 p.m. Eastern Time until further notice. And love seeing you guys, love giving you guys content. I shall see you. Look at it, keeps going back and forth between them. So funny. Alright guys, have a good one. Enjoy your day.